Okay, welcome back. Excuse me. I think we are pretty far ahead. Part 8. A little bit of time left. Let's take a look at our character. We could use some more quickness and coordination. Our endurance is very high. Strength is very high. Health is kind of low. I mean, at 70, we could definitely do with more health. But let's try to get our coordination and quickness up. Whoops, a little bit of lag there. Quickness, coordination. Morale -2. Okay, let's burn a little bit of this exercise off. Threat of our life. 3 veteran legionnaires are picking on a young Umbrian recruit. They have taken his helmet. Won't give it back. Yep. Umbrians are Saki or Sokii? I'm not sure. While not full citizens, they sustain the Republic in its darkest hour. Besides, this young man here is a volunteer. I wish they'd give us more information. You know, if they're just tossing his helmet around, it's almost like, you know, an initiation, but not, you know, they're just grubbing with them. But they don't give us enough information to see if we are being like a parent rather than a command, right? You know, how some good-natured ribbing. We'll make the veterans stop. And our virtue has increased by 3. There's a swift change of attitude as they recognize our rank, which we don't have here on our attributes, but I think forgot to look. They apologize and return the helmet. Our opinion is maxed out. I'm almost positive. Yeah, it's all maxed out, except the Pro Console, which kind of hard to max out the Pro Console from what I've seen. What's our sword and shield? It's pretty good, so is the javelin. Shield still getting -2, but we don't have a ton of time left. There are persistent rumors that Drubal Gisco killed himself in Carthage before his own people could execute him. Apparently, the situation is getting more and more tense in the Punic capital. Play some dice, board game, hang around, and we'll do another sparring. Nothing. Okay. Back to the big version of this. I think my desktop changes between displays when I also play the Nemesis of the Roman Empire game. So sometimes we see the big version, sometimes we see the little version, and it does not bother me enough to fix it. All right, there's some good fishing for us. Just go up and to the right. We'll fish again. And yep, they can ambush us. We have walked straight into one. Wow, we didn't pass that. Quickness, coordination, and awareness. And those are our lowest ones. Quickness, coordination, awareness, all in the 60s. But we're good to go. And just this last one will do. There's a large villa surrounded by farms. A small party greets you. It's led by a man in his middle years. He's wearing a nicely crafted short chainmail. You can tell at a glance he's the master of this place. The nobleman, whose name is Himilko, challenges to a duel. You can rest assured this will be a very hard fight. All right, let's we are strong. 85, 90, 70. We are very strong and quite skilled. So we will face him in single combat. He smiles as you get ready. He notices you staring at his chainmail. He pats on it and it explains it's a trophy that his father took from a Roman he killed at the Bagrada River more than 50 years ago. That's when the Spartan mercenary general Xanthippus defeated Attalus Regulus and thwarted the first Roman attempt to invade Africa 50 years ago for chainmail, right? And we have stuff breaking. Before we buy it, it's breaking. All right, let's get the bloodletting here. Let's go ahead and toss a javelin his way. Missed it, but we didn't get a penalty, so that's okay. let's just take a look at what we're working with here. That's not horrible. We're gonna reset and see if we can get. You almost don't want that, but sometimes when they recover, you're just kind of caught in that loop. But we got lucky; his recovery failed. Okay. One second, let me look at something's going on in the background here. There we go. We got his leg. Let's just keep chopping down his leg until we miss. This might be a quick one here. And now he is exhausted, level 1. So we're going to get increased chance to hit him. Let's recover. This by far is the easiest and quickest I've ever taken care of him. And he routinely will put me in the ground. Which, you know, less and less as the game goes on because you get better and better stats, but by far the easiest I've ever dealt with him. We'll take what he has for that. Let's compare the sword quality. And we'll take it. I don't know the ins and out of all of this stuff of what what is better or worse. So, all right, cool. Let's get out of here. We will have to cross the mountains, and there we go. Safe and sound. There we go. Just an intellect. I thought we should get more for that, but it's okay. All right, let's go. Just a few days' march from Carthage. You don't know Hannibal's exact location, only that he must be close. He has raised more troops after landing in Africa, but it's not them you should be worried about. His trusted veterans are with him, men who have survived in hostile territory for 15 years. Ligurian mercenaries enrolled by his youngest brother Mago, who succumbed at sea to his wounds, have also joined his army. Soldiers from Bruttium, former allies of Rome who sided with the Punic general after Cannae completed his foot force. You feel a weird sense of disquietude, as though the next few days could change the course of the world forever. Alright, superb, good virtue, outstanding opinions. Proconsul can, fly a kite if he has an issue. All seems quiet as you patrol the area near the camp. Eventually, you have to split up your party. Go down the path descending towards the bank of a narrow stream, or go up the snaking path to the left, with an area littered with oaks and shrubs. We're going to go up to the left. We fail our awareness check, 62. We don't find anything. But they have found a man hiding behind a large shrub. He doesn't speak, but surrenders immediately. You take him back with you. So we didn't find him, but one of our fellow legionaries did. 2 more spies are captured and brought before Scipio. To everyone's astonishment, he treats them as free men. When the tour is complete, the Punic spies are seen departing, attended by an escort of all things. A few days later, you are breaking down camp and moving closer to Zama. Rumors are rife that Hannibal wants to meet Scipio in person and talk peace. Whether he is doing this out of curiosity after some of the magnanimous treatment of his scouts, or because of something they saw during their uncustomary visit, you have no idea. You stop near a town called Naragara. I'm sure that's not it. As always, you start building your camp on an easily defendable position. The Carthaginians set their camp less than 4 miles away. Alright, so we're in Zama, Africa now, right here at the top. Another day goes by. Scipio leads with the bodyguard of picked horsemen. They ride slowly towards the meeting place and join a similar party. When they are close, most of the riders stop. 2 figures from each group advance, the 2 commanders and their interpreters. You have no idea which is which from this far. One of those dots is the man that shook your world to its foundations. The meeting goes on for a while, the fate of millions depending on their unrevealed words they are trading. Then the 4 dots separate and rejoin their escorts, riding back to their respective camps. Too soon to have reached an agreement. Alright, there will be battle tomorrow. We're eager for battle. We're about it. We are in the Roman army. So, here we go. Increase by 3. We are, on it. The day has come. Your army is fully deployed on the battlefield. The Principes, to which you belong, stand in the center with the rest of the infantry. The Hastati form a line in front of you. Unlike the usual checkered pattern, the gaps between each of the maniples are exactly in the front of the gaps between yours. Also, their gaps are filled with velites. Usually, these skirmishers are deployed in front of the heavy infantry. Behind you, the Triarii are disposed in a similar arrangement. The continuous line of men up ahead blocks your view. You can't see anything of the enemy except for the elephants. Hannibal had positioned his huge beasts in the middle, right there in front of you. Your wings are protected by the cavalry as usual. Massinissa leads his Numidian warriors on the right, while Laelius is in command of your Italic Saki on the right. Left. Italic. You wait. There's nothing else you can do. The lull is interrupted when the elephants begin to advance. You wonder how it must feel to those soldiers in the first line. When the large animals are close enough, a deafening noise arises from the sides as every horn and trumpet in the hands of your cavalry is blown. It seems to work. The elephants are unsettled by the racket. Some of them turn away and run off on their own. The rest keep advancing towards your center. The velites fall back, opening the wide gaps between the maniples of the Hastati. The elephants are lured in, while the velites keep attacking them with their javelins. They are approaching your line. It is not the first time you've met these fearsome beasts. You still remember your close encounter at Olympia. You stand your ground. You keep banging your shield with your sword, as you have been instructed to do. The elephants keep away from the noise while the velites go on dealing with them. At last, they move past and disappear beyond the rear. The danger is over, at least for the moment. You notice your cavalry are no longer there. They must have charged while you were dealing with the elephants. Goodness gracious, let's get to the killing here. At a signal, the Hastati close the gaps and start moving forward. You do the same and follow. You stop at a distance while they engage something, the Carthaginian first line? You keep moving, not knowing what's going on. At some point, they start advancing again as if their opponents were retreating. Then, suddenly they come to an abrupt halt. Their line is losing cohesion under what must be a powerful shock. The centurion in charge of your maniple decides it's time to spring into action. He leads you forward to reinforce the Hastati and fill the gaps. There is not enough room for everyone, at least initially. Dash into the fight. We are warriors. In we go. Every moment counts. You and many others advance to help the Hastati. Bodies, weapons, and shields are scattered about. The ground is slippery. Whatever has been going on here has been even more brutal than usual. You manage to keep your balance. There's our conditioning. Coordination? 66. 2 enemies jump on you without wasting time. Yep. Okay, well, not the worst soldiers ever. Let's just drop them down here. As long as we keep even with the guy we're attacking, I'm not too worried about it. We're going to want to keep our health high because we're going to have a couple rounds of combat here. So if we don't kill these guys, that's absolutely fine. Just going to chop them down once, yep, and then we'll take them. I didn't do soft spot. Soft spot, head. Pop. Nope, okay. You know, and this is why we just stick to the legs. If we would have hit him twice in the legs, he'd be dead by now. Let's recover. Full recover. Oh. Yikes. There we go. There we go. And I do want to kill him, so... Sheesh. There we go. So it's minus 15 on that. One more. There it is. You hastily recover your position, but it is not over yet. We're going to keep our javelins with us. This is just a one-on-one. And it's the same level of unit that we just fought. So this has like a 70% chance. There we go. That's a huge hit. And let's take what we can get with that. Not overextend ourselves. There we go. Yeah. Just want to nice and easy work them down. Not take any return damage. I don't know why I attacked his arm like that. There we go. Nice. Okay, we'll recover. No, okay. We'll recover. Thank you. Well, that really gives good groin coverage. Nice, it's a huge hit. We'll clean him up. Oof. Clean him up. Attaboy. So that's the fourth one. Let's see if we can kill him before he gets to leave. Shame. There we go. And stop. It's the fifth one. We will play it safe here. Just chop at him. Don't want to lose any health. Eventually the information starts breaking apart. Very soon, panic spreads as their wavering turns into a rout. The opposite line is broken, but the clash has left you untidy and partly scattered. Your cavalry and the enemy one are nowhere to be seen. Okay. The enemy infantry is fleeing, but in the distance they start splitting into two separate directions. Something is blocking their path. Beyond, you spot another line of foot soldiers ready for battle. You notice the glitter of heavy armor. Hannibal has kept his veterans in reserve. You must regroup or all is lost. Mounted Roman high officers ride from side to side shouting orders. Your maniple has to fall back and move to the right wing, but it's difficult maneuver given the situation. Do as you're told or forget about the orders and regroup as many as you can. No, we're going to do as told. Officers on horseback. Let's listen. So, charisma, awareness, and quickness. I mean, those not really high levels there, but we're good to go. A little bit of intellect increase. Now you form a single line along with the hastati and the triarii. Blood and corpses cover the ground that separates you from the Punics. You advance. Your legionaries are hardened soldiers, but walking over mutilated corpses before facing the enemy is an appalling experience. Yes. Wow. That's hilarious. I don't care. You are beyond the gruesome trap. Oh my god. They said shut up. That's hilarious. The enemy is waiting for you. This is their last stand. Alright, boys. Well, into them, I guess. You're... Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go get them for all these big words up here. Let's go get them. Many of your companions recognize the equipment of the enemy opposite of you, on the left of Hannibal's last line. They were the Brudians. After Cannae, many of their cities switched sides and went to Hannibal. Keep it cool. Morals increased. Alright, here we go. While the other side is at the right distance, you prepare to hurl your first javelin. We're going to pick off a specific target. Skillfully deflects it, but we've caused some disruption. Okay. We're going to toss one into him. Very good. Let's see. We have pretty good stats. So let's just hack at them. All right. All right. There we go. Cool. And we'll counter with our own feint and hope it doesn't recover. And then we'll shield bash him. Ah. Now, what's the head's half? The neck is almost full. So is the groin. So let's just try to chop this out. What? Negative. No, that's atrocious. That's atrocious. 2 75% strikes to the neck, and I got that much damage. Alright, well, you ain't wearing greaves, buddy, so that's not my fault. Should have just kept going with them. Nope. How far do you want it? Not far. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's get cheeky. Is that a... Yeah, hiya? Oof. Hey. Chill. Do you want to fall back? Absolutely not. Yep, we lead our soldiers on the offensive because that is the life we are about. We don't fall back. That's what being in the Hastati is for and being a line trooper is for. Okay? You don't get to wear one of these little plumes. Act however you want. Unacceptable. So there were those shots to the torso. I don't know what I was doing. Take him down. See, we got him exhausted. That's a pretty big. I think it's like a 10%, 50% multiplier on the first level. It's not insignificant. And in fact, as soon as you go over, you have to make it your mission to get them to where you're at. Bop. There we go. See how we're creeping up because I was just messing around. And feinting will do that like pretty good. There it is. That's great. Hiya. It's shifting. That's fine because we're getting tired. So it's not going to recover us or anything. But can we get him? When you gonna let us get him? No. One more. All right. Don't want to fall back. Absolutely not. Once again, so we are just gonna give ourselves respites until that happens, and then we'll go attack soft spot, and we will don't need to go attack soft. We just go to the groin. There we go, and then we just go into respites. Respite. Silly goose. Oh. There we go. Now, they're getting close to us. If we attack their leg, bam, there it is. And that'll take them down. And we just continue to... Now, we're going to only be able to do this for so long, right? Before we tip over. But if they don't... We have other stuff to do besides die here. So until they start doing that, we'll just sit there and give ourselves respites. I don't know. Respite. Didn't need to do that. Bam. Got him. We will just chill out. despite your effort. Oh, I killed 3 of them. The enemy formation is tenaciously holding its ground. They're fighting bravely, you must admit it. To dismay, a unit of African veterans comes to their aid. These are men that followed Hannibal through endless years of hardship and triumphs. His finest troops. Okay, so I got to rest between then and then. But I don't get any cheeky little advantages with the... They have Greaves now, so... we're under half. Okay. Cool. Shield bash. Pop. Inappropriate. Shield bash. Okay. There we go. All right. Bop. Soft spot. Neck. There we go. Soft spot. Neck. No. Almost. That'll take him down right there. Nope. Hey, I'm getting pretty lucky with a lot of these strikes. Normally, getting pretty lucky with a lot of these. Maybe my shield hasn't ever quite been so high. Maybe that's why. Ouch. Oof. Just takes one of those neck strikes to take 20 health off of you, you know? It hurts really bad. Okay. Knock him down a little bit. Gonna recover that. It's fine. Knock him down. Chop his neck off. Yeah. Oh, man. Chop it off again. All right. Oh, it's round 21. Okay. Ooh, got him. Excellent. Wish we knew how many points some of these kills were. The Punics won't give way. They're too strong. Your comrades are too tired. Too many are wounded. They are faltering. So many years, so much bloodshed, only to fall here one step away from victory. You keep resisting. Your formation is moments away from breaking. You almost fail to hear the approaching thunderclap and the shock wave rippling through the rear of the Carthaginians. The cavalry is back. Attacked on 2 fronts, the Punics are in chaos. Without wasting a moment, you renew your assault with energies you didn't suspect you had. Some of the enemies attempt to flee and are cut down. Many more stand where they are and fight to the last breath. Others surrender when they realize all hope is lost. Over. Finally over. All right. You receive your share from the spoils of battle. 310 denarii. Hannibal is returned to Carthage. Okay. Peace talks are resumed instead of an attack. Carthage is allowed to keep its laws and territories. It loses everything else besides Africa. The war indemnity they are to pay will cover them for generations. Their warships are reduced to 10 triremes. Thus ends a 16-year war. Not the longest, but the bloodiest the world has ever seen. Alright, well, what's going on? Everything +1. We have a gold Armilla. Centurio Prior. Your victorious army leaves Africa and lands at Lilybam. From there, you set sail once more. Your destination is Ostia, Rome's seaport. What is waiting for you and your comrades in Rome is beyond your expectations. The triumphal procession is the most imposing the city has ever seen. Scipio, whom they start calling Africanus for the land he conquered, parades in front of you. His army on What? Scipio, whom they start calling Africanus, for the land he conquered, parades in front of you, his army, on a chariot pulled by 4 white horses. There we go. Today, the survivors of Cannae are the ones most deeply affected. They had their revenge at last, and no one will ever dare to question their honor again. But their long exiles stole many years from their lives, and this is something nobody will be able to get back. Meanwhile, another war is looming in the east. Mission emissaries from Pergamon, Rhodes, and even Athens come seeking the help of Rome against the expansion of King Philip V, ruler of Macedonia, one of the most powerful kingdoms carved from Alexander's immense empire. Many see this new war as an opportunity too good to miss. The Republic may be tired of the long conflict with Carthage, but the army has been forged into a formidable weapon of conquest, a tempting tool in the hands of men longing for personal glory and richness. Way too tempting. Interesting. This dude, elected as one of the 2 consuls for this year, is assigned to deal with the crisis in Macedonia. He is allowed to add precious veterans from Africa like yourself to his army, but only on a voluntary basis. You are promised a quick campaign in a rich land, plenty of loot to settle down, and allow your family to live a comfortable life. You've had enough, and this game, or volunteer. I've had enough. Let's end. Obviously. Let's go ahead and volunteer. You embark under command of Consul Galba at the naval base of Brundisium, across the Adriatic, one of the many portions of the Great Sea. When you land at Apollina, you learn that Philip is conducting a campaign in the Dardanelles, while another one of his armies is besieging Athens. The Macedonian king grows emboldened by his success in the east. A diplomatic mission fails, but it's widely believed neither leader really wants peace at this point. The consul sends a small fleet to help the Athenians, while you remain with the bulk of the army to prepare for the war on the mainland. Let's see here. We've been going for about a half hour. Let's keep going for just a little bit longer. How much money do we have? Quite a bit. Let's go to what we have on hand. That's the one with 717. No. 717. 817. 4372. 4372. Yeah. All right, let's sell all this. Confirm. Confirm. All right. We have 3.4. Is this what I just sold? That would be... That's hilarious. Is this what I just sold? Maybe. Let's search. Oh, okay. Go on, collect. We're gonna go top left. Let's try to navigate through here. We'll take the mountain pass. Punch straight down through. Collect. 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 Hey, give me some food. Oh, I'm trying to look for a sack or something. There we go. Fish. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Take a different way home. And maybe get ambushed? Nope. All right. Very good. Okay, definitely nothing of note. We will search one more time. Okay. They see us as a reliable and just leader. Very good. Hate to have to, set them right. Let's see. 75, 75, 1642. Quality 5. All right, let's buy that. Yep. Okay, let's give us Increased points. Javelin has increased. Okay. Give us something. 200 denarii for it. Well, we couldn't find anything. Let's try to knock the price down. Okay. We'll buy it. Yeah, I mean, we have 3.4. And let's see. Increase, increase, increase. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. We got some increase. Nah. Thracian auxiliaries in Philip's army. But the party in front of you is not exactly ordinary. The heavily armored warrior who leads the group is huge. Whoa, when did we come across this guy? Must have been on patrol or something. You called of him. They call him the Bulwark. Truth be told, before seeing him with your own eyes, you didn't even believe that a human being that big could exist. An iron-headed mace. Looks like a stick. Oh, gosh. Duel with him to the death? Yeah. You betcha. We'll stop with this one. This is it. We'll end the video after this. You walk towards him with deliberate slowness, your eyes locked on your opponent's hulking form. You stop a few paces back, away from him. He wears a rompapa. He wears a rompia strapped to his back, but no javelins. So, okay, javelin holder maybe. All right, I need this to go directly into his face. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Wow. Okay. I've faced some people. I've faced quite a few people here a couple times now. I'm not sure if I've ever faced him before. I think I've not fought him yet. Okay. Super healthy. Low endurance though, so I think we just need to get him tired. Just need to get him tired. Yikes. Okay, so let's try to shield bash him. Okay. He went for a groin strike right away. It's just going to be a problem when he hits us if we don't get him tired. I'm going to need to go and have to try and... Wow, okay. Boom, that's huge. What is that? Wow. Okay. Soft spot. Leg. He succeeded. Soft spot leg. Okay. Paint. It's a large portion. Okay. Soft spot. Leg. No. Recover. Okay. Maybe stop doing that into the mic. Yikes. Just recover. And, okay. Shield. No. Shield. Yes. No. Okay, let's... Nope. It's fine, we'll just recover together. How did that I don't feel like that did any health. Saw the -15 twice, but maybe because I did it too quick. Yeah, no, he just has a lot of health. Shoot. Good. Getting close. Those shield bashes are they hurt? Starting to get close to my fatigue level, so he's not hitting me a lot. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look. Nope. Mine's better. 95, 55, 15, 41. Penalty awareness 5. Nope. 30, 30, 51. 3. Penalty quickness equipped. Yep. And we will wear. Wow. The Colossus. The Colossus stares at you for the first time. You see, I just got that notification on there. You see despair, or maybe you didn't see that. I don't know. I just got a notification for killing the bulwark. Never killed him before. You see despair in his eyes, with a trickle of blood running from his lips. He tries to form some incomprehensible words and loudly collapses to the ground. For a minute, there is silence. When the full force of what just happened hits the Thracians, they panic and run away. But your brothers in arms are too busy cheering to give chase. Nice. Okay, starting to... So let's do some extra patrol. Let's heal. The patrol you are leading come across a merchant. This is a dangerous area with reported bandit activity. The merchant is afraid his 2 guards won't be sufficient. Although not exactly the same, his route is close enough to yours. He asks if you're interested escorting him against payment. Your share will be 20 denarii. Easy money, but you are not supposed to neglect your duty in pursuit of personal gain, so we have to refuse. The merchant is disappointed, but leaves without arguing. You return to camp after a tedious patrol. Coaching. Okay, patrol, coaching, patrol, coaching, and strength. 88 strength. All right. Well, yikes. Sorry about that. After crossing the lands of the Dasaracte, your army has reached the Macedonian border. Hey, we said we're going to pause after that. So here we will end the video and start again the next one. Thanks everyone for watching.